Not to be confused with Quacktastic, which is a game about a blue duck who receives accolades from a crazy woman who drives a green car. It's Rotastic for the Xbox 360. And I should mention, this is not my game. I stole this game from Frank. Released last week for the Xbox Live Arcade, Rotastic is a kind of action puzzler. You control either a Viking, an elf, a boar, or none other than Death himself. A skeleton who is convinced, however mistakenly, that he is the one and only Grim Reaper. Obviously, there's a good deal of character in Rotastic. No matter which one you use, you have the same simple objective: collect stuff. You're tasked with nabbing every gem on the screen, oddly arranged in conspicuous patterns. And that's fortunate for you, since your character is invariably quite the swinger. Rotastic is kind of like Bionic Commando, if Bionic Commando were nothing like Bionic Commando. So the idea is to swing around, collect everything you see, and escape through the door. It's a very basic premise that's easy to get into and hard to get out of. Of course, Rotastic is focused on the high scores table, so as you'd expect, there's also added depth for the gamer who doesn't want to just play, but also dominate. Dominate, that's all Vikings ever did. That and listen to Amon Amarth. Speaking of Vikings, I really like the style and character of Rotastic, but I like the controls even more. You press A to grab a grappling point, you press A to let go. You can also change directions by pressing the trigger, but that's basically it. And that's basically awesome. And you can take your good old time to collect the gems and finish the level, but you can also max out your score by finishing quickly. You can also get score bonuses for collecting gems of the same color consecutively, as well as pulling off crazy acrobatic tricks like figure eights and giant loops. So Rotastic may be simple, but mastering it and getting high scores is not. In fact, simple really only describes the concept, because the game, it definitely gets challenging as things wear on. You're eventually thrown into these crazy survival levels in which you have to outlast a series of battering rams or dragon attacks. That's not even easy to do in real life, let alone a video game. Rotastic also includes multiplayer for up to 4 players. It's a great addition as the gameplay gets really chaotic with multiple players. The game doesn't support online multiplayer, but frankly, Zelda references always get you brownie points in my book. I mean, a pig named Gammon? I see what you did there, Rotastic. Oh yes, the price of 800 Microsoft points is a little steep, but if you're looking for a fun action puzzler and you don't mind the cost, Rotastic isn't a bad purchase. It's got style, a great gameplay mechanic, and a Viking, which is more than enough for a swinging good time.